Okay, so this is another Lost Reavers stream, and I'm here with Steve. And he's never played it before, but we're gonna try and see what happens. So
Very excited.
I'm gonna try and create a room and choose the mission region. I don't know if the region actually matters. It's got Asia and Oceania, North America, Europe, and other.
I'm seeing both rooms in Europe, other, and Oceania, so
I don't think that one really matters.
I'm going to assume any of them is good.
Objective, anyone is welcome, yeah, that's fine. Missions, level 1 mission to start with, and the normal research facility. So
How many stages are there anyway?
In the 1-star mission, so level 1 and above, there's... where did that go? There's only 3 different missions to choose from in that difficulty. But then, when I played it last time, I think I unlocked the level 10 and above missions, and that's got a bunch more. But mostly you're doing the same thing, it's just the kind of waypoints between the different rooms are different. Whoops, I just exited out of that. Okay, so...
How's the TV, by the way? Is it too loud?
No, it's perfectly fine.
Alright, cool.
And so I've just created a room. If you search again, I think you should be able to find me. I thought it would have had a specific thing listed for going to friends, but I'm not sure if it does.
Research facility. You're level 15. Wow.
Yeah. So you must be able to see my thing then.
That's loading now. I just connected.
Yeah, it's saying someone's entering the room. And
Where that would be.
I did have someone commenting on my previous stream saying that they wanted to join, and I added them to my Wii friend list. So you're there now. You can also access the oh, you're level 3. You can access the terminal here to change your loadout and add items, which I just remembered I have to do. If you go to the equipment thing and then go down to item slots, you can give yourself some health to use during the mission and...
ammunition, health elixir. I have 50 health elixirs.
Yeah, you'll probably want to give yourself 10 to use during the mission, just because you'll need it. Well, you won't need that many, but you have to do it each time. And you'll probably want to give yourself more ammunition as well if you've got any.
I'll just put everything on, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you can only do a max of 10. Okay. I have 2 weapons as well.
Yeah, you've got the gun and the sword.
And I have a second sword as well. With a 2-star rarity rating.
You might want to check your skill tree as well to see if you've got any skill points that you can add on to something. And...
the skill shop is still I think other people joined.
Oh well, they did. Okay. So I'll go to ready.
I like how we have 4 exactly the same characters.
It must be the
Probably just the first one.
Must be the best
'Cause I
character.
just picked-
Whoops.
We can pretend we're like a K-pop group, you know.
Yeah.
I think she's Japanese actually, so that'd be J-pop. Hope you studied your routines and songs and dance. Alright. You just go in here?
Yep. Just follow the objectives. It's pretty simple, especially on these 1-star missions. And then just kill all the enemies and these diamond crystal looking things.
I'm like, oh yeah, you have a roll.
And in these boxes you can pick up items sometimes. There'll also be hidden items around the stage which will give you more points at the end of the mission.
Okay. So are points shared, or is everyone...
No, not really. Everyone gets points at the end, but it depends on how much you collected.
Huh?
This person's not standing in the square.
You push him?
Don't think so. Oh, there we go.
So would the correct approach be to use as little ammo as possible and just use the sword, or conserve ammo?
Yeah, I think it's better to keep the ammo for the stronger enemies, which there aren't really any strong enemies in these level 1 missions.
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm making you play through the boring ones.
No, it's alright. These starting ones are still good. Oh, there's still someone there.
Game feels very Unreal Engine, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm not sure what engine it is running in.
Oh wait. One of these guys is getting swamped by zombies. So do they just spawn forever, these zombies? Or?
I'm not sure about this room. I know at the very end, I'm pretty sure they do just keep spawning. But yeah, to continue you have to wait for everyone to stand on the block.
That can be really annoying.
Yeah.
If you have one person who's just like... For example, this person right here.
Yeah, especially right at the end of the mission, you have to all be standing on the platform for like 5 seconds before it will actually activate.
Brilliant design.
And then so these things, someone has to decode the computer for the door to open, and the other players can
Alright, and the other
defend.
person's protected.
Like that. And
Well,
then,
that's not a bad idea.
and now the thing is going to appear that I've forgotten what it's called.
They call it the relic in the
Oh, the
tutorial.
relic, yeah, that's right. And someone was going to take it. You get more points if you get the relic to the end, like the person who's carrying it.
Okay, so they get like experience points.
Yeah.
How are these people using chat? What
There's, on the gamepad, there's the little chat icon, and it comes up with
Oh.
some prompts. So I'd like to
I'll
not
tell him
stand
he did a
on the
good
platform.
job.
Yeah, word to Big Bird in the chat wants to join his room so he can show us some weird stuff in the game.
Sure.
So that could be interesting.
If we're almost done, we can. That right?
We'll still have to carry this to the end.
I can't put after that. I'm being eaten by zombies.
Oh, they put the relic down. And then it picks it back up again.
I like how everyone's just racing to repair the console.
I'm not sure if you get extra experience for actually decrypting it or not.
Someone healed me. There's zombies in the closet.
Yep, they like to hide everywhere.
These yellow spawn points you can't really destroy.
Yeah, this is where the zombies just keep spawning forever.
Okay. Someone has left the mission, so if your friend wants to join in.
Oh, that's the first mission done.
Alright. We lost 1/4 of our J-pop group, but
Yeah, I'm not sure what
called
happens
out
there.
maybe their connection dropped or something.
So you'll probably level up pretty quickly because you've only just started.
I'm a whopping level 4.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna disband the room and we're gonna try and join this other guy's room. He's gonna make a 1-star mission, so it won't be over-leveled for your character. It'll just be a matter of if we can actually
Empty spots.
find his one. Search for room, any... So it should be word to Big Bird or something like that. Just trying to find where it is.
What would it be called?
Oh yeah, there's a mission there, word to Big Bird, defeat the boss. Except I think it filled up straight away. That's, well, he's level 80.
Damn. Yeah, I don't think I can find that one.
Yeah, the room was already full by the time I found it.
Alright. So are you in there, or?
No, I'll just make another one and you join me again, because he's going to be stuck in that for probably a little while.
I'm really surprised that there's this many people playing Lost Reavers of all things, you know?
Yeah, especially when it's about to be closed down, unless they're playing it because it's going to be closed soon.
Yeah.
Um,
Levels of everyone, 13-ish? 17? They're new players.
Alright, I just started a room, so search again and you should find it. Oh, hang on, here's an empty room now. So try searching for that,
Where's the big bird?
where's
Yeah.
the big bird?
That's full already.
Full again. It's, because you can't make a private room. It's only open to everyone.
He has another one open now.
Oh yep, found it. And you're in. Oh, the room is full, no. It fills up too quickly.
Maybe one of us should make it, because he's level 80, so he's probably just really popular and everyone wants to play with it.
No, the room is full. Because I see you're in his room, but I'm not.
Man, these outfits.
So I'm just constantly trying to search for rooms again to join him.
Mr. Word to Big Bird, whose feet are flipping through the floor.
So I think he's gonna try and make it again and just have us to try and join to start with, but it's not easy when there's so many other people trying to join him.
Right, let's synchronize watches.
Okay, he said he's got another room open now. And I think it's letting
Right, I think I'm in.
Yep, it's letting me join, I think.
Alright.
Oh yeah, good, we're all in. And Yemenshi123, whoever that is, what is really huge.
Alright.
Okay. That's
Someone looks like an axe murderer.
That's funny.
Do you hope Word to Big Bird isn't expecting some expert level gameplay from me, by the way?
Well, no, I said in the chat that you're only level 4 or whatever, so he knows you're a new player.
What all this blue stuff and like the mission start reminds me of. Did you ever play Star Fox Guard?
A little bit, yeah.
Like all of the mission accomplished, the sort of pop-up screens feel like they look the same. I mean, they probably don't, but...
Because it's really small now. But yeah, I think that was... Well, no, Star Fox Zero was made by Platinum. It was... Did they do Guard as well, or just...
Yeah. Or at least they...
helped with it?
They have a credit on it?
Yeah, because I think this is made by Bandai Namco.
Yeah, it is. It said so on the title screen. Man, he's really tiny.
Yeah. Maybe after this one we can do a slightly different mission, hopefully. But now that we're in the room with this guy... Well, this is a different room than we did before, though. It's like we didn't have this objective to kill 20 enemies. It'd be interesting to see how this person is exploiting the game to be weird sizes.
I thought maybe it was just like a costume size shifts or something on it.
I remember when I was playing the beta ages and ages ago, my character just decided to stop doing any animations and just stand as a T-pose and float around the room. That was pretty funny.
Wonder, like, if Bandai actually has anyone doing upkeep of this.
I doubt it at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm kind of surprised that anyone is still playing it. I suppose, even especially that it's on Wii U of all consoles, to have a free-to-play action shooter.
You gotta like assume that for this is like their first mature rated game, because you and download stuff on it for free.
Yeah.
That's kind of sad, right?
But that huge character is funny.
Don't you disappoint me.
I wonder if this game has been like hacked to bits, where
Well, it must
if
be.
you go on, if you go on Splatoon 1 now, there's so many hackers on there.
Really, I haven't played it. I think the last time I played it online was just before Splatoon 2 came out, because I wanted to see the difference.
Heard it isn't massive. I mean, like, I'm one of the few people who doesn't have a Switch yet, so I can't compare. But
Oh, really? You don't have a Switch?
yeah.
Wow.
But
hey, you actually got some loot at the end.
oh, cool. Gold ore
I'm not sure what that does.
makes me rich.
So I think he's gonna change missions now, but we don't have to do anything. It just keeps us in the same room. But you can, I think if you go to the workshop and then upgrade, or maybe it's, I can't remember, but somewhere you can, somewhere you can improve your weapons. It's just not a very good menu system. I can never remember where anything is. What is this? Upside down now? How does that even work?
I think it happens when you turn your gamepad upside down.
Yep. That's very weird. But I'm ready.
We know if 80 is like the level cap, or
I would assume so based on this person we're playing with, but I don't really know.
ooh, desert.
Yeah, basically the same stuff though, it's just a different skin and slightly different objectives. I like the desert one though.
Do they have a jungle as well and stuff?
I don't know about a jungle, there's like a, the place we just did, and a haunted mansion type thing, and this Egyptian style place. I don't think I've seen any other ones.
Like I'm contributing basically nothing. They'll be like, push open the stone before the door, and I'm like, alright. Wait, it's gone.
And he said 80 is the cap, so yeah.
Jump, can you?
Jump? I don't think you can jump off the side, if that's what you mean.
Yeah. They have actual different enemies here.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, that's a really boring animation right there.
It's the exact same animation of the doors opening every time.
Yeah, but like you have this, what is it, like the internals of a pyramid or something.
Yeah.
And then there's just sci-fi
Relic
room right here in the back.
Yeah. And word to Big Bird was just saying that the boss fights are really fun in this game, which when I streamed this last time, I was playing with some higher level characters and got stuck on a boss that we died, and then I gave up, or died twice, trying the same mission. I don't think we were high enough level for it. And the downside to carrying the relic is you can't fight, which makes it a bit more boring. But then you get the extra
So you need
points.
to always scramble for the relic?
When I've played it before, they usually do, but these people don't seem to be trying to get it. I suppose.
I
Word
think
to
we're professional.
Word to Big Bird or whatever his name is. He doesn't really need it, but the Yamanshi, whatever his name is, doesn't seem to really care about it either. That pink suit that she's wearing is pretty funny. It's got like these very strange looking pants with the rear part of it missing, and you can see her underwear.
Oh yeah, the chaps.
Yeah. So some good
I
character
think they're
design.
going for the Jessica Alba Sin City look there. You see that?
So maybe we'll try a different mission again. Maybe the haunted one, if we can. So I don't remember doing that one. Or even a higher level one just to see what the difference is. But it's up to him because he's the host.
And I'm level 6. Woohoo!
Not too far behind me now.
Action skills.
Yeah, I've only got 2 skill points, which isn't really enough for anything that I can spend it on.
You need to buy the skills.
Well, actually, no, I could improve my katana skills again with 2 action points, or skill points. Demon Castle, yeah, that's what it's been changed to. So, I don't remember ever playing this type of mission before.
Have a power booster.
Yeah, I'm not sure what those other items do. I suppose they just make you more powerful or something for a short time.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I just went into the equipment screen, and so you have like the static image of your character standing around while you so one of the players just ran through that screen.
Really?
So, I wonder how that works, but
I like the suit the character is wearing now. Word to Big Bird.
what does it say on the?
I forgot to say that I'm ready. He followed you into your equipment menu. That's weird.
Alright, here we have the Haunted Mansion.
Okay, no. Maybe I did one of these missions once in the beta, but I don't remember it very well.
You're seeing the amount of damage Word to Big Bird is doing.
Oh, 1,000 and whatever it was.
Yeah.
And it's running really fast
You're
as
at
well.
19.
Ah, and that other character disconnected.
Oh yeah. The enemies are firing as well.
Yeah, they're doing something. There's lots of things to decrypt in here. Doesn't take very long though.
Am I correct in thinking this game was directed by the guy who made like one of the Tekken games?
I don't actually know, but maybe.
I think I read that somewhere, but... The Marvel Universe again.
You can carry it this time.
Walk like really slow with one of these as well.
Yeah, one of the skills is actually to increase your walk speed while you're carrying the relic.
Hey, so how is this game making money though?
Well, it has microtransactions, which I bought one in my previous stream, and you use them to kind of put them towards loot boxes, except they're not really loot boxes in the way that you know what you're going to get from it if you spend enough money on it. But yeah, it was
like it hasn't even... I think they've even, you know, where to do that.
Yeah, the one I bought was kind of a waste of money. You make progress towards opening one of these crates, but the special item, like special decryption tool that I bought for $3.
There's a weird enemy on the spawn zone right now.
It made barely any progress towards unlocking this weapon that I wanted. So it seems like a waste of money to buy the microtransactions. Because it didn't really make any more progress than one of the in-game items.
Ones.
Yeah.
See, I figured they would be selling the outfits and stuff.
Yeah, that would make sense to be selling the costumes, because they've obviously put effort into them.
And the relic. There's like massive lightning strike attacks going on here.
And word to Big Bird, maybe make a slightly harder mission, just so we can see what the difference is.
Sure.
And so, what do you think of it so far, besides the hacking that is going on right now?
Yeah, like if I wasn't playing with, you know, just all by myself, I'd be really bored by now.
Yeah. Because as you can see, the missions do get pretty repetitive. But I think as hopefully we're gonna see a harder mission which has bosses and stuff, which makes it a little bit more interesting instead of just the normal enemies.
Like it's not a bad game, you know. Like it's like one of those 2 out of 5 star things.
Yeah, that's right. I reckon go the facility again. So he's changing the mission.
Like one of the very basic things that's missing from this game, or at least feels like it's missing, is any semblance of impact when you hit an enemy.
Yeah, it's
like they just kind of.
There's not much weight to the weapons.
Yeah. Okay, so I have the laboratory thing now.
No, it's okay. We're ready to go. And another character is joining.
I think I'm opening a loot box thing now.
Oh, yep. Because that's that's what the laboratory is, and you can. I remember when I played the beta, I managed to open a bunch of them using the free items or like in-game ones that you don't buy with real money. But then I tried doing it again in my last stream and it didn't really make any progress towards it, or any significant progress, because there was a new weapon that I wanted. So I can't remember how it worked in the beta. But that was a very long time ago. And we've got this big guy here playing now.
Is his character hacked as well because he's so large, or is that just a...
That's just normal, he's a big guy. And yeah, that's the one that has the guns that play more like a first-person shooter.
Does it actually go into first-person mode?
Yeah. I think you can go in first-person with our character as well, but there's not really any point. With that character, it's more helpful, because he's got lots of guns.
Bazooka.
So he's saying that the analysis chips gives you 2 progress points, but each chip has a chance to automatically unlock the level. Not sure exactly what that means, but I thought the ones, like the special analysis chips, would have made a lot more progress than the normal ones.
Those are the paid ones, the special chips?
Yeah, the special chips are the ones you buy. Which one chip
Remember how much it was, right?
Yeah, one chip is $3, and then you can get packs of like 5 or 10 or 20 or whatever for more money.
Yeah. In US dollars, right?
That was Australian dollars, so I'm not sure what it is in US dollars.
I really wonder if this game made any money, you know?
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see the statistics on that, but I'm sure it must have made some money at least, because they've kept it going all this time.
Someone just forgot about it, you know? They were doing like an internal review of all their servers, and they're like, hang on, what's this connected to? Lost Reavers?
Yeah.
Like they'll go to their Wikipedia and be like, we made this?
Yeah. Actually, that's a good point. I can't remember when this actually launched. I think it was 2015.
Like 15 or 16. They showed it at one of the E3s.
Yeah, I remember it was at E3 at least once or twice. Okay, so it launched in Japan on the 2nd of December 2015, and then the 28th of April everywhere else in 2016.
Is it closing in May?
Is what?
When is it closing? Like, is it closing in April as well? Then it would have been up for 3 years, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, I think it's shutting down at the end of May.
So just over 3 years. But this doesn't make any sense to me. Like, so we go pick up the relic, and then we go back through the room we already cleared.
And then there'll be... Well, in the higher level difficulties, there'll be bosses and more enemies to fight on the way back.
We did this mission already, though, right?
I think so. I thought it was going to change it to a higher difficulty one, but I'm pretty sure it's still only 1 star.
It's because I'm so low still, though. Maybe I need to be at level 10 before... Ah!
Headshot.
The zombies are growing slow.
Yeah, I did get a large health potion from that special analysis chip that didn't unlock the weapon, so I suppose I did get something for my money, but just not very much.
So, like, it's a one-time use, right?
Yeah. And yeah, you're right that you can't do a 2-star mission until you're level 10, but that mission was apparently harder.
I'd be curious to know if there's like a real community which is formed around this game, you know, where people like Word to Big Bird are hanging out.
I saw on his YouTube channel a liked video of someone showing some exploits, so there must be at least a small community behind it.
Can your weapon break?
In the while you're in a mission, the durability can run out, and then you do basically no damage. I don't think it breaks completely though. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do when the durability runs out when you're in a mission. I think there might be an item that restores it.
The idea is that off with the person carrying the relic?
Maybe.
Yeah, so I'm basically in like a void level right now.
Yeah, I was wondering what was going on because the lobby had no one else standing in here. And
all of these characters are piled on top of each other.
Standing on top. And you're level 9 now, so it won't be too much longer before we can try a 2-star.
He's level 100 now. That one quick.
And apparently I've got 9999999 health or something.
Yeah, same.
That's a bit weird. Oh, I just like teleported to the green box. It's getting very weird.
But I figured out how to jump, so I want to do it. Like how it says you're a level 100 rookie now.
That must be why. Yeah, we're all level 100. That must be why our health is so high.
Maybe it's just like a graphical thing that I don't really know if it's my connection, sort of basically teleporting all over the place.
Can we just... There's lots of weird stuff going on right now. But it's not you, it's we're too big for doing weird stuff. Maybe for the next mission we can just do a normal thing without all weird stuff happening.
What kind of games are you into usually? Is it similar stuff to this, or?
I don't know, I play a lot of different games. Currently I'm playing, or replaying Rhyme on Switch, which is that kind of adventure platformer puzzle game that came out a year or two ago.
It's pretty, right?
Yeah, it's kind of cel shaded and yeah, it's pretty good. And then Tomb Raider is a game I've been playing a lot of recently with all the DLC that's been coming out. And
the new one.
Yeah, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. This guy's not standing.
I remember you were saying I've never played a Tomb Raider game, right? So so basically my options would be either on a PS1 or on the PSP. So I remember asking you which one to get from or the other one made by the same team.
Well, the modern Tomb Raider games are very different from the really old Tomb Raider games, so it depends on if you want old or new, or if you want kind of a mix of both. The like 2005 reboot of Tomb Raider Legend is pretty decent.
Yeah. I think I have there's a big one up. I think the one I have now is Tomb Raider Anniversary. I haven't started it yet, but it was like $2.
Yeah, that's the remake of the original Tomb Raider game, so that's worth playing. Which console do you have that on?
The PSP of all things.
Okay, I'm not sure. Not sure what that
the review
is. But
I think it's like a similar downported version of the Wii version.
Okay, yeah.
This Manikineko guy has like 3 different items loot. Alright, finally I'm at a normal level now, so...
Level 10, so yeah, hopefully we can do a 2-star mission now with not so many weird things going on. Yeah, but I played the 360 version of Tomb Raider Anniversary, and that is a proper remake of the very first Tomb Raider game, and it was really good. And then the actual first Tomb Raider game, that was the first Tomb Raider I finished all the way through, and I played the N-Gage version of that, which was
great,
interesting.
A friend of mine had an N-Gage, and I think he had that one as well.
Yeah, I think it was one of the more popular games for it. It was a pretty good port.
Demon Castle.
But yeah.
So how many N-Gage games do you have?
I've got 21, I think. Where there's
Many were released on the platform.
somewhere like 55 to 60 games officially released for it.
You say officially, does that imply that there's a homebrew scene?
Well, according to the Wikipedia page, there were some games not released in some regions, and there was quite a list of cancelled games. And prototypes and stuff. There's not really that much of a homebrew scene because there's no emulator for the N-Gage.
Really?
No. It's a great little system though. I've got all sorts of videos about it on my YouTube channel.
I think I saw one of them. Was it on Civilization 2? Did you do a video on that?
Not Civilization. I had Settlers of Catan.
Oh, that might have been it, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've seen that one.
Yeah, that was pretty good. The first time I've ever played Catan is that version. And I'm thinking about getting it on Switch whenever that eventually releases.
It's a really fun game, man. Like, to play as an actual board game.
Yeah, it looks like it would be.
See, but you kind of need a few friends who don't mind screwing each other over.
Yeah.
Loses a lot of, you know, trying to remain friends.
Word to Big Bird said that there is a Lost Reavers community, but it's just not very big. Which I assume he must be part of the community to know all this weird stuff.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Oh, someone's dead, where are they? Oh, up here, need to revive them. I need to revive myself. But yeah, so it does get more interesting as the difficulty goes up.
You actually have to work together and stuff.
Yeah.
But what is that? Mankiniko guy? He's low on health as well. So can you heal other players as well?
I think, yeah, when I use a health restore item, it restores the health of others as well.
Oh. Maybe that's why you get 50.
It's got a rocket
Actually,
launcher. Okay, so when you reach level 15 we can do a boss battle, which I think is what I must have got stuck on the last time I streamed this.
I'll carry the thing this time. Do you read the introduction thing? Like, what are these relics meant to symbolize?
I can't remember. They're probably for something. Things are attacking me, I can't push the rock off the edge.
The blue flame thing here.
Yeah, they're very weird.
I would just copies animations as well. Like, me and one of the other players were just trying to pick up the item.
Yeah.
It will totally play the animations for both characters, but just one of them walks away with the item.
Yeah. Just whoever got it first, I suppose. There's more enemies in here. Defeated the demonic ninja.
Like ninja.
I've run out of ammo. But we're never at the end.
Feels kind of wrong to kill all these little babyish creatures, you know?
They're very weird looking
Colorful.
enemies.
So this is a bit more fun, I feel, now that there's a bit more challenge.
Yeah, it's definitely better than the 1-star missions. Wow, I got a level up finally. Those 1-star missions didn't give me very much XP at all.
It probably throttles. Actually, that's kind of interesting. Actually, like imagine if you designed this, right? And you know you're making an online game only on the Wii U, and then you know, okay, so people keep replaying the level 1 missions. We'll just keep giving them less and less
experience.
There's the incentive to help out new players, you know, like.
Ah, that other person left.
I put one of those laboratory things on the gun.
Yep.
Progress 2 out of 1,000.
Yeah, that's that's what I mean. And that one I paid for was one of the 400 guns, and I think it got it from maybe 16 to 32. So I don't know how you're actually supposed to unlock those without getting lucky for it to... Oh, I've got another player. For it to unlock it straight away, which I think is what you're hoping to happen instead of having to get it all the way to 400 or 1,000. So probably what they want you to do with the microtransactions is buy maybe a pack of 10 for however many dollars that was, and then just use them and hope one of them will unlock it straight away. Person has a strange username. I choke on water. I think there's something wrong. I can't use my gun. Pressing ZR and nothing's happening. And this is getting very weird. What's happening over here? I have to go down here.
This is no time. I'm coming to help. Yes.
Come on, get these enemies out of the way.
This is no time.
I think there's too many weird things going on. Not sure what happened to Steve in the chat. I think his Discord is disconnected or something. Or I know he was using a laptop for his voice chat, so maybe the laptop ran out of battery or something. Or went to sleep. Defeat the demonic ninja. Where is the demonic ninja? Oh, that guy. It'd be nice if I could use my gun. Checking water's down. Oh no, he's not completely dead, just needed health. Oh, I just got struck by lightning. Oh no, it's been knocked down. It's very weird right now. you can heal yourself by stepping on one of the green glowing spots by the relic. I didn't know they healed you. That chicken water just needs to stand on the platform so we can end the mission already. So hopefully Steve rejoins the voice chat because it's kind of quiet without him. I didn't get any loot that time. Still making level progress, which is good. Hopefully my gun will work after the next mission. So it's annoying not being able to shoot things.
Hey, sorry about that.
Hey, you're back.
The laptop kind of froze on me right there.
Yeah, I thought something might have happened to it. Your gun can sometimes freeze and not work. That's a common error, unfortunately, for Sayuri. So that seems to be a bug in the game.
What is a bug in the game?
In that mission I couldn't use my gun at all, and word to Big Bird is saying that's a bug.
Okay. Like how long the bug list for this?
Hopefully it's fixed, or like hopefully I can use my gun again in this mission.
So if you wanted to switch your character, you'd have to do the whole tutorial again, right?
Yeah, you have to redo the tutorial to see what that character's differences are, and you also restart at level 1, or whatever the first level is.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I'll just continue this as this one then. I've already dragged you guys long enough.
Oh, well, it's been fun playing this with you, so it's alright.
Anyway, so we were talking games earlier. So what I'm playing right now is Pokemon White.
That's
I don't know if you read that.
DS or 3DS?
No, it's just on the normal DS.
Right.
Finish, something like that. It's pretty fun. I'm naming all my characters after after hip hop artists and stuff. Crew going, yeah.
I like the Pokemon characters, but I don't like the games very much, or like the mainline games, because I played Yellow and Blue back when they were new, and then I played Diamond when that came out, and I couldn't finish it for some reason. I think I got stuck on the Elite Four, or whatever they're called, and then I didn't play another one until Let's Go Pikachu, and I streamed my first time playing that, and to start with I thought it was okay, but then after playing more of it I got really sick of the battle system and I ended up returning the game because I really wasn't enjoying it. So,
but did they change the battles as well, or?
Have you played? Oh no, you don't have a Switch. The battle system is basically the same as the old Pokemon games, so you know, the turn-based, you choose what attacks you're gonna do. But yeah, I just really don't like turn-based RPGs, so...
Yeah, that's kind of a big turn off. Now that I'm playing it with Pokeball in the forums.
Oh yeah.
Like Yoshi is as well.
Yep.
Like, yeah, the last Pokemon I liked was Gold and Silver. So that's one after Red and Blue.
Yeah, I remember back in the day a friend had Gold and Silver, and I think I played it once just to see what the differences were. And I remember it's got like the phone, you can call other trainers and stuff, and it's got more Pokemon in a different region.
Yeah, the phone is a really infamous, is every 10 steps you would get phone calls from this this one youngster talking about his Rattata. It turned into this whole meme thing, where you'll see people talking about like, my Rattata isn't at the top percentage of Rattatas.
Okay.
I think that's from that's like a quote from that phone call, which he keeps making every like, you know, every single time you. Oh, here's one.
Apparently each character has a costume that gives them special powers. I didn't know that.
What are those special powers?
I don't know, he didn't say. But he does have a different costume on again. And also, while your chat wasn't working, the green pads in the relic room restore your health, which I didn't know either.
Oh, I thought they were just like window dressing.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well.
Not for each. Oh, God. Oh yeah, it does.
Yep, that worked. Yeah, really didn't know that.
The durability thing is flash. They're like a ninja character.
Yeah, ninjas with guns.
Like that violates some sort of design rule, but I'm not sure.
No. And my gun is working again, which is nice. I can shoot things.
Also, I'm not really using that much.
Yeah, the starting gun is kind of useless, but I have a slightly upgraded
Look,
one.
I fell down the. I fell down the floor. A whole bunch of stuff down here.
I think you can go down there, yeah.
Like a bunch of Prince of Persia type spiky death traps.
Yeah.
Interesting.
getting attacked by those things.
It's kind of an annoying place to be stuck in because because of the spikes.
Kids keep getting knocked over.
Yeah. When in the other level just now, I had the same thing with you know, someone was pushing the boulders down.
Yeah.
Which I hadn't noticed, so I just walked straight into the falling boulder, and it like halved the health bar.
Oh, I didn't know that would hurt you if you got run over. I suppose that makes sense.
Like a Breath of the Wild style technique, you know.
Out of ammo.
Do you stream often, or?
Yeah, pretty often. Whenever I've got any new game to play or anything interesting, I like to stream it just for fun.
Is it hard to get viewers and stuff?
Yeah, I don't get very many views, but it's still fun to do anyway. I find that doing a stream on the launch day of a new game is when I get the most views. I got a lot for Tomb Raider, Shadow of the Tomb Raider when that came out. And usually when I do the streams of the new DLC for that, I get a bunch of views as well. But for niche stuff like this and other games I've streamed, they don't really get any views, but it's just fun to do it anyway.
Yeah. Some of these enemies take forever to kill them.
Yeah.
For damage.
Especially when you don't have a very good weapon. I wish I had Word to Big Bird's really strong gun that does 1,000 damage.
Yeah, just clear everything in a single hit. You know, I'm doing 8 and 19 and stuff over here.
Yeah, you really need a better weapon somehow. You might be able to upgrade the one you've got in the terminal somewhere. There's an option to do that.
I found the first person one. Oh, headshots are way better.
Yeah, they do more damage, a little bit.
58 is like 100, you know, 500% increase from these.
Someone's not standing on the platform, so we can exit out of here. Yes.
Leave?
Okay.
Like, leave someone? Or?
Oh, that went away.
Do you only get experience if you actually kill an enemy, or?
I'm not really sure how the experience works for killing enemies.
Maybe it was like shared between everyone who damages it.
Okay, so he said for Sayuri, she has a kimono outfit which gives your character a 90% chance that that projectile attacks will miss her, like bullets from snipers or stars from ninjas. I don't know how you actually get different outfits though.
Excuse me.
So
Hey, you figure it would be sold, right?
yeah, I think it just gave me the outfit that I've got when I got to a certain level, or maybe I had it to start with. Because there are other outfits, but
Are they listed? The equipment or?
yeah, in the equipment there's outfit. I've got the overalls, which you're wearing, and the school uniform.
Of course, it's a school uniform.
You must be able to get them from somewhere. Maybe... It's not in the medal exchange.
Medal exchange? Alright. Analysis chips.
In collectibles, there's stuff in there. There's a school uniform blue. Some different weapons, or you got black overalls, school uniform yellow. Different weapons again.
You made progress in decrypting the weapon, and it went from 22 to 24.
That's not much progress. A purple school uniform, the yellow overalls. I can't see the kimono anywhere.
Maybe that's for like high-level players only. Where did you find this?
In the terminal under missions, it's just got one called menu, and then under collectibles, you can trade resources for different items and weapons. And then in depot, there's a bunch of stuff. We've got judgment suit, military outfit, stage dress, or series overall. But I don't know how you're supposed to buy them, or is that just... I don't know what the depot even is.
Or even to find it.
Is that things that it's saying I can use?
I think I upgraded my weapon.
I've got something called a mind wipe.
I got one of those as well.
Oh, that resets your skill tree and restores your skill points, okay. I don't know how to actually use these items though. I tried to see what the monthly score is and it's trying to load something, but it's taking a long time.
The monthly score probably hasn't been updated since month 3, you know.
Oh, something just happened. It came up with an error saying that you cannot, and then the screen went blank. Oh, your connection and timed out. I think it just kicked me out of the room.
Here it says you're
no,
accessing the menu.
It kicked me all the way back to the main menu of the game, so I have to load back in again. Hopefully that room doesn't fill up.
So far, nothing.
So don't try to look what the monthly score is.
Does it, well, okay, I guess you wouldn't know either. I was gonna ask, like, would it load, like, leaderboards who did the best that month or something, or?
I'm guessing so.
You able to load back in? Or?
I'm searching for a room, but I haven't seen him yet.
I just started with only 2 of us.
Then, no, if you're in a mission now, it's not going to let me join. And he said the developers used the monthly score back when they were working on the game. Now it leads to nothing, which sends you back to the title screen. Yeah. And he's gonna quit the mission so I can rejoin.
I just shut down.
I see him. And as long as it doesn't come up with a connection error, I'm in. And we've been doing this for an hour and 40 minutes now, so that's been a good time.
If you need to go, let me know. You know, it's fine.
No, I'm still good to keep playing. It's almost 9 o'clock here. Got another person. Saijin or something?
Like an axe murderer.
Okay, I'm ready.
Alright, boom, back in.
One more mission and we can do one of the bosses. Are you level 14 now?
So yeah.
Yeah, so...
Let's definitely try that. You can do another one in the Egypt one. I feel like we haven't seen that one for a while.
Yeah. So I like the Egypt one.
Heavy attacks are so slow, man.
Yeah, I don't usually use the heavy attack.
I feel like I'm kind of coming around on this. Like at first, I thought it was really boring, but
yeah, it's definitely gets more fun as you play it more, especially on these 2-star missions. I think when we get to do a boss, it'll be even more interesting. I just hope that I don't keep dying like the last time I tried one.
are they like? What do the bosses look like?
They're larger and they have a lot more health and they do a lot more damage. But it's basically the same as a normal enemy. Or at least the one I saw did. I think Word to Big Bird said there were 8 different bosses, or 6.
Hilarious how enemies can also just stand on this spawn point.
Yeah. Ah, and that other person we're playing with is level 46, so with level 80 and 46, surely we'll be able to take down a boss easy enough.
Yeah, we can just, you know, walk behind them, hope to be unseen.
I feel like my gun does more damage than the sword.
Is your durability all the way down? 'Cause
No, but maybe my sword just is not very good. So I don't think I've upgraded it for a while.
Reloading.
like how it says stuff like the hidden obstacle, you know? Like, how would an obstacle be hidden, you know? Like, it's a massive wall.
Yeah.
I get what they're trying to say, like, find the secret room behind it, but...
It's not very secret when it's the same every time. And before we start the next mission, remember to stock up on your health restoring items and ammo.
You bring your one super potion you got.
I think I used it already, but I do have some extra items that do more damage and stuff.
Like, this occasion will be worth the $3.
Yeah. I don't have any eShop credit left on my account.
Yeah, why would... I still need to buy the Breath of the Wild expansion, so I still have some on there.
Yeah, I never bought the DLC for Breath of the Wild. It didn't seem good enough, and the story DLC was not what I wanted it to be, so... Yeah.
I'm about halfway through the game still, so...
Oh, so you're taking your time with it then.
And I keep giving myself stupid missions, like right now, my plan is to, 2018 Wii U game.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't know if you've been on the eShop
Switch.
recently. There's some dire stuff like that.
Yeah, I'd like to look through the eShop sometimes. But yeah, I played through it on Switch at launch. But last year I bought the Wii U version. So sometime this year I want to replay through the main story. Just to try it again. And my gamepad battery's running out. That didn't last very long.
So they're like 2 to 3 hours usually, right?
Yeah, but it was fully charged when we started playing. So the battery's not much good in it anymore. And I'm level 17 now.
I made it to 15 as well.
That's good.
Where did you get the items again? Oh, equipment.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a power booster, which is a item that boosts your attack power for a short duration, and an energy elixir, which an item that boosts your HP, obstacle removal speed, and damage for one mission. We can use this item for a total of 4 times. I'll have to use that this mission then. I wonder if I've got a better sword somewhere. Is this one?
Be in the workshop.
Yeah, well, the sword I've got now is supposed to be doing 200 damage according to the stats, but doesn't seem to do very much when I'm actually playing. And I can't remember.
The way I really hate it.
I can't remember where you go in the menu, or maybe it's upgrade. Okay, now I can upgrade my stuff.
I really hate about the upgrade thing is you have to scroll up to put more at a 260 something
You have
steel
to scroll
ore.
for a long way, yeah.
Come on, and also it caps out at 99, so I had to do it thrice to even spend them all.
I'm gonna try putting some 90 steel ore in my sword to see what it does.
11 skill points.
Proceed with upgrade. Okay, made some sort of improvement.
I like how the really psychopathic guy has miracle worker set above him.
Oh, really? You're waiting for me by the sound of it, I can hear the buzzer.
I think 2 of them are on the platform now. So this is the boss level?
I think this one should have a boss, yeah. And he says hit the right direction and D-pad button so you don't have to keep scrolling up when selecting items or steel ore. It will automatically take you to 99 steel ore items. Okay.
I look at Egypt as well. It's some Prince of Persia stuff.
Picked up some sort of item, but I'm not sure what it is. A card of some kind.
I have the same, an item box thing. But there's these weird scaraby things as well. Maybe they're more like giant hunts, really.
Card key. Got another one. Pick up the item. Which item?
There's a box in the top left of the corner.
Oh.
But I don't really know how to get it. I think you have to walk all the way around. Try.
Maybe I need to because I've got the card key.
Alright, that might be it.
Wherever this thing is.
Music is like annoyingly, you know, tranquil for a crypt filled with creepy skeletons.
I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be going with this thing.
Oh wait, there's a... yeah. Eat the skeleton king.
It's one of them. Oh, I think I see it. It's bigger than the other skeletons. And it's ignoring me.
It won't attack you till it's provoked?
I don't know. It's just walking away. Oh, now it's attacking me.
I have a card key now.
I'm not sure what to do with those.
Is this a skeleton king thing in the middle?
Yeah.
Wait, where'd it go?
He died. There's another card key there. Someone dropped it.
Yeah.
Oh, you dropped it.
Need that? Or...
I don't know, I can't pick it up because my items are full.
Oh.
I haven't seen this room before. There's a lot of those spidery things. And they just all die.
Me a very like Metroid Prime vibe. Well, maybe not. Maybe more like the last story, like one of those Wii games. Or flying ants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They take longer to kill than you would expect.
I think that goes for every enemy in this game now. Like, unless you're the level 80, hitting everyone for 1,000
Yeah.
with every single strike.
Oh, the decryption keys decrypt the things straight away. That's what it's for, you don't have to wait for it.
Excuse me.
We're probably gonna have to fight a boss on the way on. These things fall. Probably gonna have to fight a boss on the way back, I think.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Destroy the generator core.
I think those are those like little blue
The crystals, I think.
yeah. Where the enemies are coming from.
Yeah, it looks like the next room is going to have a boss with this red flag on it.
I like how it's like clearly marked.
Yeah.
Ooh, cutscenes.
Oh. Okay, I haven't seen this before.
This one last time? Or?
Boss battle commence. Need more ammo.
Now's the time. Do it.
Dropped a bunch of ammo down here if you want. I'll take out the little bugs on the floor.
Yeah.
Someone needs to take care of them. Ah, I walk so slowly, man.
We're making some slow progress on the boss. We're made a quarter progress so far.
No, I have a hard time. Oh wait, it has a health bar up top.
Yeah.
Wasn't even looking at them.
Now's the time. Do it.
Oh, I just realized that the ammo boxes also restore your weapon durability.
Ah,
Reloading.
you can also hit it in separate spots, probably.
Oh, really?
But not really, actually. This kind of feels like a very primitive monster hunter.
Yeah, I suppose it kind of does.
With a team of 4, you have to take down a big guy, and it takes forever.
Except I've only ever played demos of Monster Hunter games. Push the boulder over to make a platform. Okay. What's the point of that? Ah, there's like...
Alright,
the floor is poison.
floor's lava. Kind of interesting, but I keep falling off. Jeez. Okay.
You wouldn't want to run out of ammo in this room.
Does it even take melee hits?
Yeah, probably. Or...
It seems to.
yeah.
Jeez, there's a giant ant over here. Like a spider.
It's only got a quarter health left.
Oh, that boss.
Oh, it's gonna do some huge attack now. I'm getting sucked in. Just made it.
They constantly interrupt these big orange scorpion dudes as well. Otherwise, they emit like the giant orange laser ball thing.
Yeah.
Putting those out.
Hey, we did it. And the green
Weird
guy's just
design.
standing there.
Holding like a giant pile of goo is getting it covered.
Defeated the boss. Oh, there's heaps of relics now.
One more here. Kinda cool.
Yeah, I didn't know there would be more relics.
Suppose we need some sort of incentive to keep doing this stuff. Oh look, there's like there's like relics all over here. I don't know if you're seeing this, but
Yeah, there's
I'm assuming that those are the same thing.
more
Right?
of them, yeah.
Called out world building again.
Yep. Oh, okay, so we're still not finished yet. There's more enemies to fight.
That's a bit anticlimactic.
Hopefully we get a lot of XP from this mission.
I want to be at level 20.
In one go.
Reloading.
Word to Big Bird is doing flip flops over here.
Where did the other relic go?
I think we have all three of them already.
Oh no, this one here.
Let's get out of here. Don't you disappoint me.
Do you ever play like MMO games? I feel like definitely similarities to it. All the damage counters going off everywhere.
I played Elder Scrolls Online once when they had a free weekend, I think. And a very long time ago I played RuneScape, but that's really the only MMOs I've played.
I've never really been on that either because my connection's never been stable enough.
Yeah, I
Oh, really?
prefer single player games usually.
Yeah, same.
So I love Oblivion and Skyrim.
Played Morrowind back in the day.
Yeah, I've played some of Morrowind, never played it all the way through.
Like those games, you always get sidetracked and start doing random stuff.
And Morrowind is hard to make progress in with all the weird level requirements that you have to do for different missions.
I would usually just steal everything I could find and put it in one single house. You know, just make like a giant dragon pile.
Yeah. Oh well, I got a lot of stuff. And because I deposited three of the things.
Really.
And I got 14,940 RP, whatever that is.
Oh, right.
I only got 815 XP though.
These rupees? It's
Okay, I think he's gonna change it to a different boss battle.
Sure. It took like 15 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
I got 0 new skill points for this.
Oh, I'd better restock my items too.
trade weapons as well, looks like.
Yeah. You can exchange them for decryption key chip thingies, whatever they're called, which is probably not really worth it.
No, not at all. Maybe you could change them with like different players, you know, like Team Fortress stuff.
Yeah, from the word trade, you would think that's what it means, but no.
Top of their head again. This is new as well.
Yeah, it is. I don't think I've seen this area before.
I'm surprised how many areas there are. Like, they put in a lot more effort into this than I did up to.
Yeah, I reckon if they gave it a bit more polish and put it on Switch and Xbox and gave it crossplay, it would get a decent amount of players.
You know, do you remember that really weird game, Devil's Third, which came out?
Oh,
you know, they always make fun of it.
I love Devil's Third. I streamed that whole game.
Like, the multiplayer for that was put on Steam as well.
Oh, really?
It's called, like, Rockstar.
I didn't buy Devil's Third until the multiplayer was shut down, so I've never played it.
To be fair, that was like 2 months after it launched.
Yeah, I remember seeing the game at Target on the shelves, and they had put stickers on it saying that the online multiplayer was going to shut down at this date, whenever it was in 2015, I think.
That's very considerate. So there's some sort of alarm going off?
Yeah, there's a fire in here.
Really?
This is the, I think this is the enemy that I couldn't defeat in the last stream.
Right, time for vengeance.
It's like a fireman. And I just died.
Hold up. Someone's already revived me.
I'm trying to. Except there's fire in the way. Okay, now I'm revived.
It's tricky how these enemies will just like fire quick.
18,000 damage that just did.
Was the fireman the guy who killed you last time?
It was someone that looked very similar. It might have been a slightly different one.
Right, time for my encryption key.
Oh, you got a card. That makes it nice and easy.
How do I use it?
I think you already did. Is it
I think
just,
it dropped.
It just unlocks the thing straight away.
I might have accidentally dropped it.
I don't know
Like how the in-game.
if you've really been paying attention to it, but the game has some decent music as well. I like this music when you're taking the relic back.
The stuff that's playing now, you?
Yeah.
It's kind of like canned rock.
It's all pretty cheesy.
Put the volume a bit down so it doesn't play too loud over the mic.
Yeah, well, I can't hear it over your microphone, so it must be at the right level.
The Undead Cops. That sounds like a movie. I like how the game celebrates these incredibly minor victories as well.
Yeah.
Well, you pushed a giant object.
Can you pick
Way
up this
to go.
medal over here?
Yeah. Kind of annoying how few items you can carry.
Yeah, I suppose they make you balance that between items that you can pick up during the mission and items you're taking in with you to restore your health and stuff.
One medal left here if you want.
Mine's full, I've got a gold bar and another medal.
Ooh. Component box.
The undead cop is kind of tough.
I'm out of ammo.
There's a gold bar over here as well. What do you reckon is more useful?
I'm not sure if the
gold
gold
bar.
bars or the medals are worth more.
I'll go for the medals. But there's a lot of bad guys in it.
You're down that end room.
Right, where do I have to go?
To where the red flag is. Down here.
Kind of pointless in these missions you have to bring the relic down as well, because
Yeah, you have to... Oh, is this another boss?
this is very Pandora's Tower. You ever play that?
No, I just remember hearing them talk about it on Radio Free Nintendo.
It's a really good game.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing it if I can find a copy of it somewhere.
I think it's on the eShop of the Wii U actually. But
yeah, it is, isn't it?
if you have an American Wii U, don't buy it though, because it has the saving button.
Oh, no, well, I've got an Australian one, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah, then it should be good.
I didn't know there was a bug in the American one, though.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like they, is it Exceed? I don't know what they did, but they introduced like actually like a progress blocking bug right at the final level.
Oh.
And it has like about like a 10% chance of occurring. So
That's kind of strange.
like, there's like entire threads on game facts about like how to avoid it and stuff where basically it has to do with the loading or something.
Yeah.
If the last, cause I guess spoilers for Pandora's Tower, but the last two went into a single one. And they reckon because it has to load two of them at once, that causes problems somehow.
So, is that only for the Wii U download version, or is like the original Wii disc the same?
Yeah, no, it's the same. It's the same on the disc.
Oh.
Only in North America, so that's why like PAL copies are pretty sought after for that.
Yeah.
At least like on hard copy.
I'm pretty sure I remember seeing one copy of it at the retro game shop I usually go to.
It's a pretty good game.
This is no time for sleep.
And sort of like a Castlevania meets Zelda kind of thing.
Yeah, because that's the one where you have to eat the flesh of the enemies or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Man, this guy's health bar is huge.
Yeah, it's taking a long time to do damage.
Defeated here?
Oh.
Big Berth is like completely carrying us. I mean,
This boss is definitely harder than the one we just did. This other guy's died.
Wake up. Yes. I'm out of ammo.
do shit now.
Reload.
So how do you replenish other people's health again?
You just use one of the items and it restores everyone else's health as well.
Okay. Is it charging or is it just down now?
I'm not really sure what it's doing, but we've almost got it down to half health.
Was this the one that killed you last time?
No, it mustn't have even been a boss that we kept dying on last time, and it was just one of those tough enemies.
Right.
So it definitely wasn't like this. Yeah, just there and dead.
This is no time for sleeping. I'm coming to help.
Oh, you're just about dead as well.
I tried to revive you there, but he hit me with one of the attacks. Doing something.
Well, it's under half health.
He just started a new routine where he's jumping up and down.
Yeah.
And he jumped on top of me.
This is no time for sleeping. Yes.
I how the character goes, "This is no time for sleeping."
Yeah.
Such forced humor, you know?
Now's the time.
Jeez. Oh,
It's got like a laser beam now.
yeah.
That just did a huge amount of damage and I died.
Yeah, hold up. Okay, I was gonna try to run over, but
Oh, you died as well. Okay.
eat some health potions.
I just ran out of health potions.
Ooh, things are getting tense.
It's got a quarter health left still. I don't know how you're supposed to avoid that laser beam.
You have to run behind it when it starts charging, and just turn around it. That's the only thing that works. So if my connection, there's a massive thunderstorm.
So there's a thunderstorm where you are?
That's just starting up. So.
Wow. Okay. Characters aren't strong enough to handle this part of the battle. They seem to be okay.
We should just yell encouragements from the sidelines.
Yeah.
Good job!
Oh wow, it died.
Damn.
Just wait, I gotcha.
I'll be right there.
You owe me one.
This is gonna get tough.
So there's only one relic now?
Maybe. There's another relic on the minimap. But maybe that's just saying where it needs to go.
Oh.
No. Yeah, there are two relics. The green guy was carrying one.
Right. Ah, look, another card key.
Reload.
Okay, that's one relic transported.
Does it just end the level if all the relics are transported?
Yeah.
You need to be on the platform.
Oh, that was a tough mission. think I've got time for one more mission.
Okay, sure. Let's do it.
It's been pretty fun. We've been doing this for 2.5 hours now. Doesn't feel like that long.
Your computer like on fire now from the streaming?
No, it seems okay. It hasn't come up with any unstable stream messages on YouTube.
You're streaming on YouTube.
Yeah, I don't like Twitch for some reason. I just never have.
Don't really go there. Or low bandwidth options. I basically just can't watch it, or well, it does, but only for paid users, I think. It's just not really an option.
Yeah, but I posted the link to the stream in the NWR Discord, so you can look at it later just for fun.
Oh, cool.
Now I need to restock my health items. I've only got 5. That person is in my equipment screen, running around. That was weird.
Yeah, the same just earlier with Big Bird as well.
Hopefully I can upgrade my weapons a bit. 30 steel ore. Yeah, if you press right on the D-pad it goes to the max number, or if you press left it goes all the way down. I'm gonna trade 2 other things for some chips to see if that's gonna do anything.
Probably not.
I'm gonna try anyway. So the weapon that I tried to unlock in the last stream is still listed there, and that's progress 32 out of 400, so I will use these 4 analysis chips on there and see what happens.
What, it wasn't 32?
Yeah, 32 out of 400 is what progress was already on it.
Right. It doesn't restore your health, does it?
I'm not sure, but using those 4 chips, it went from 32 to 40 out of 400.
Oh. Like how it's bugging out all over the place.
Oh, where are we? That's weird.
Do that again.
I can clip through the walls.
You can check each other's player data.
Yeah. Okay, now we're back in here. That was very weird. Did the mission change? I wasn't really paying attention.
I don't know, but done half.
They're ready, so we might as well start.
That's okay.
Okay, so maybe this is the same one as we just did?
Yeah. Looks like it, please. Maybe the boss has changed.
Maybe.
What is it? War to Big Bird. Whether presumably they have like everything in the game right at this point, right?
Yeah, probably.
Like, I wonder if it's still fun to play
Well,
at that point.
if you're still playing it at this point, you must think it's pretty fun.
I hope so, but
You must be disappointed that it's shutting down soon.
keep forgetting we have a dodge roll move as well.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to use that as well. What button is that again?
It's the regular L, so like L1.
Oh, right, yeah, I haven't really been using that.
Is LR to do?
LR doesn't seem to be doing anything.
You should maybe heal up on one of the pallets.
Whoa, what just happened?
Are you?
Okay.
You're in the walls again.
Yes. That was weird. But Big Bird has said that 2-star missions are not as fun for him anymore since he's overpowered. But it's still fun. High ranks are more fun when you get there, but your level only our level only allows us to play at 2 stars because we're
Losers.
yeah.
Alright, Big Bird.
So I wonder what level you have to be to do a 3-star mission or higher.
Be 20?
Maybe. Or 25, seeing as you had to be 15.
How many stars are there? Does it go to 5 or is 3 to 5?
I don't actually know. The stupid zombies keep grabbing me. 3-star is level 25, 4-star is level 40, and 5-star is level 60, and 6-star is level 70. So I can't even imagine what a 6-star mission would be like.
I might like look one of those up on YouTube. Kind of curious, like special boss fights for the higher levels, or
maybe just all the normal enemies are really strong.
yeah, maybe it's just like those demon kings all over the place.
Yeah. Time for another boss battle.
Let's do this.
My ammo's gone.
Yeah, it must be the same one.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, its health seems to be going down much quicker this time.
And mine did as well.
Oh, I'm nearly dead.
I love how I'm doing like 20 damage per shot, and Big Bird is hitting him with 7,000 everyone.
Yeah.
Have you found like a reliable way to get out of the jumping attack?
No, I just keep getting knocked down.
I like how Big Bird is hitting him in the back and he's like, I've got your back to the monster. You ever watch like Rocket League gameplay or something? Did you always see the most
Yeah,
you always see the most
crazy stuff.
Well, I see people going, nice save, whenever someone just misses the save and stuff.
That game is a lot harder than it looks. I have it on Switch and I played it for a while, but I'm really bad at it.
I never played it.
It's pretty fun, but it's very hard to score a goal.
How many players is it anyway?
Just wait, I got you.
Weapon case. So maybe we only have access to these first two bosses because he said that more levels and bosses we don't have access to them yet because we're too low of a level.
Alright. This I don't get, right? Like, we just healed up all the way, and now we're back at half.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It seems to have happened a few times. Unless it's to do with the exploits that he's doing.
Maybe it's like the point of the mission. Oh no, we have a chef.
I think the chef was the guy that I kept dying on last time.
Well, this is your chance for vengeance.
It is.
Remember that violence solves everything, kids.
Oh no, you died.
Yeah, in a single hit as well.
Do it. I'm out of ammo.
I clipped through the wall as well, so they can't revive me. So that's great.
Oh no.
I'm coming to help.
How do you get out of there, dude? Alright, Big Bird's on their own now.
You're a handful, aren't you?
There we go.
You're a handful, aren't you? Yes.
Now's the time.
I had a ammo again.
Do it.
Or what were you saying?
Now's the time.
No, it's alright.
Reloading.
Where are you at?
I'm out of ammo.
Well, that's that.
Weird ending as well. It's kind of anticlimactic after the boss fight, too.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, oh, here's another creepy chef. Okay, that's it.
So, thanks to Big Bird for showing us all this stuff and getting us through a bunch of bosses and higher level missions, 'cause that was pretty good. It's been a
For
good
sure, thanks, man.
2 hours and 48 minutes that this stream has been going for, and it's been a lot of fun playing an old Wii U game that's about to die.
Yeah, thanks so much for playing that. By the way, I want to still say this. The relic I got scores as sexy vegetable.
What? That's a bit weird.
You have 3 sexy vegetables, so I don't know if that's an exploit thing or what, but
I didn't notice that.
you want to call it then?
Yeah, that'll have to be enough for me.
Sure.
Leave room, yes. Alright, well that will be the end of the stream, so that was good, and thanks for watching for anyone who watches this.